Hi, I'm recording this video because I believe that everybody and human beings in the UK as a disabled person should hear. I don't care if I'm no longer afraid to shut my mouth. For I feel all my life I'm being threatened in some ways from society. I express myself, but it's always seemed to be wrong. Is it wrong to physically express yourself, to try to self-help? You know, to feel your pain punished because the fact you tried to help yourself, you tried to work hard on your life, but only to speak up your mind, to say something is wrong, but yet you're still being wrong. I just feel this from thing. I don't care now. I'm speaking out. And speaking out the charity that now sectioned me because the fact that I was trying to help myself. They even said that this charity is called is Headway, and sadly they say they help people, but they help people, but only to take away their own rights. I have no say in my own life. All my life have no say. My family try to control my life. They don't mean to, but they do. So much so I end up being locked up in a house, in my parents' house, screaming and kicking. And they're thinking they will help me and support me. I ended up having panic attacks, calling and everything. So much so I had a nervous breakdown when I was 16. My first time actually on my own. I have no life. I'm not allowed to be a human being. I never had fun. I never been allowed to be a free person. I never had experience to have real friends because I end up feeling like I'm a carer. Everybody says that they got my family. That's not enough. A lot of disabled people end up killing themselves. This is beyond humane. I'm made to feel like a refugee. It's impossible. I even went to do my GCSEs. I was starved education, believe it or not. So much so I still feel I'm hunger with medication. But the thing is though, it's not so bad since I went to college. But the fact that I had to fight for it, people come out from across the world to place in the UK for education, for free education, only for people like me who are disabled, don't have much. They don't have the same rights. I had to demand it. At John Watson's school. And stuff. I was abused at school, in and out of my life, in some way. And I mean abuse, I mean in ways people don't think about it. Right, for example, like being excluded, that's another form of abuse. Emotionally abused, bullied, threatened, that's a form of abuse. Manipulated, psychological abuse. Those things you can't prove, but they are real. I've been in and out of therapy all my life. All I wanted to was just help myself. I didn't want to be unemployed, and be on benefits. That's the last thing I needed. The thing is though, I had to beg to get assessment disabled and registered, not because I had no choice, because I was trying to help myself so eventually I can get out from the benefit trap. There's many people like me who end up being homeless, even though they have families who love them and support them, but they're beyond help from their families. Their family can't cope. They're disabled themselves, their family is, even though they don't believe it or not. They are. They're poor, ignorant, unemployed, but they're a good family. But the thing is though, these families can be abusive at times. They don't mean to, but they do. I'm fed up keeping the quiet or dark. I'm fed up. I have no money. I'm willing to, if I can, to even get my own lawyer if I have to. That's how desperate I am. I'm beyond humane. No one should feel this way. No one's to say for social service, how dare you for going to NHS for just because you say you're in crisis and you want to feel suicide. That's beyond humane. Being at church to say and saying how dare you for you're being selfish. People telling you you're selfish because the fact you're asking for help. That's beyond humane. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs help in different ways. Even the Queen, for goodness sake, needs help in people supporting her. No one in the world can go without any help in some ways. Even if you go from a collection of books I try to read, and people who life coach videos and TED Talks who say, oh yes, how to be successful is that you have to have a team, and no one is to succeed by their own. There's always someone that helping them behind it. Even in the Trent Olympic Games this year, all these people who were disabled, they had help in some ways. For me, I didn't have any help. I seem to have a hindering. All my life, I've been fighting for something. I wanted to be something, but you know what? I don't. All I've been trying to do for help, for goodness sake. The only thing I've got out of this is being stuck in Hunters Moor, Christchurch. That's the last thing I needed. All I wanted was to be a human being, studying, having going to college and stuff, and the fact that I knew that the only way I was going to get my rights was having my own carer. They wouldn't let me. That's down social services in Oxford City Council. They didn't help me. Instead, they locked me away. I done a lot of things. They even harassed my private therapist, Linda Taylor. Maybe she may not say that, but I would say it because I'm not the thing, with stuff. And I'm going to speak out more and more until, even if it's the thing, because I feel that everybody should have rights and everybody has says. Unfortunately, even a doctor said to me that I had no rights, and that was in a mental hospital where I got myself because of the fact that I was willing to kill myself, the fact that I was not given a break, a holiday. All I needed was a break. And I was even get myself a hotel in my own hometown of Oxford, and I was forced by the police and the mental health nurse that I needed to stay, even though I called my parents to say, look, on the terms of the agreement that I would go home for dinner and everything, but this was staying in a hotel just so I can have a break for my family. Is that nothing a human being for us, for Christ's sake? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I'm a religious person, but this is beyond challenging. I know it's treated as an intellectual thing. I'm being less than that. I'm being told I'm disrespectful just because for everything. If I was able to secret camera everything, people would believe me. Unfortunately, I can't. Please, a lot of disabled people in the UK, please speak out. What's really going on? Tell your story. Tell things that happen. Be brave, be strong, be courageous. And maybe the UK will wake up what's going on. That the real refugees is in its own country, born and stuck. Speak out. And by the way, follow me at Pure Love Essence at Twitter. Pure Love Essence Twitter. Bye.